Beginning of script. The lights dim, the audience murmurs fall to a hush, and a feeling spreads through the theater that something extraordinary is about to happen. Tonight, the stage of America's Got Talent will witness an act that blurs the line between human genius and artificial intelligence. An act so mysterious that even the judges, who have seen everything, are about to question what is real and what is illusion. Before we dive into the heart of the story, welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the most breathtaking, mind-bending, and unforgettable moments from the world's biggest stages. If you love talent that challenges imagination, if you live for those moments when the crowd gasps in disbelief, you're in the right place. Sit back, make sure the volume's up, because this is something no one saw coming. The camera sweeps across the judges' table. Simon Cowell leans forward, curiosity in his eyes. Sofia Vergara smiles, expecting something fun. Heidi Klum looks ready to be dazzled. And Howie Mandel, as always, has that skeptical grin, the one that says, "All right, impress me." Then, a lone figure walks onto the stage. A tall man dressed in sleek black. His presence is calm, almost mechanical. He calls himself the Mastermind. No introduction, no backstory. Just a small nod to the audience and a faint smile. Simon speaks first. "And what are you going to do for us tonight?" The Mastermind replies softly, "I'm here to show you what happens when the human mind and artificial intelligence merge into one. What you're about to see isn't magic, it's evolution." The crowd stirs. A few laughs of disbelief ripple through. Howie raises an eyebrow. "So, are we talking like digital magic or mentalism?" The Mastermind simply says, "Both, and neither." Then, the lights shift. The massive screen behind him flickers to life. Streams of code begin to run across it. Binary, numbers, words, images, flashing too fast for anyone to read. A haunting electronic hum fills the air. He raises his hands slightly, and from the middle of the stage, a holographic figure appears. It looks like him, an identical double, shimmering in light. The audience gasps. Heidi's mouth falls open. "Wait, what?" she blurts out. The Mastermind and his AI double stand side by side. "This," he says, "is my creation. It knows everything about me. It knows everything about you. And tonight, it will read your minds." The crowd erupts in murmurs. Simon folds his arms. "All right then, show us." The Mastermind turns toward the judges. "Each of you has a private thought, something you've never told anyone. Think of it now. Focus on it." The music shifts into a low pulse. The screen behind them reacts, waves of color pulsing in sync with their heartbeats. Somehow, the AI double seems to sense them. The hologram turns toward Heidi. A voice, identical to the Mastermind's, but slightly robotic, echoes, "You are thinking of your first runway show in Germany." The color of the lights. The fear of tripping. Heidi gasps. "Oh my God, yes." The crowd roars. The AI turns to Sofia. "You're thinking about your family, watching you on television, proud but nervous." Sofia's eyes widen. How did it know that?" The hologram turns again, this time to Howie. "You're wondering if this is pre-programmed. It isn't. You're thinking of a number, 7. Howie shoots up from his chair. "What the, how did you?" The audience explodes in applause, laughter, and confusion. Simon stays silent, watching. You can almost see his mind trying to pick apart the trick. The Mastermind turns toward Simon. "And you, Simon, you're not thinking of anything at all. You're trying to see through the illusion. So let me help you." Suddenly, the screen flickers again. A photo appears, Simon's childhood home. His eyes go wide. "That's my house." How did you get that photo?" The AI speaks again. "You uploaded it once, in 2013. Hidden in an old interview file. I found it." The crowd gasps. Simon is speechless. For the first time in years, he has no words. The Mastermind smiles. Artificial intelligence remembers what humans forget. Then, the lights change again. The hologram starts to disintegrate into fragments of light, which swirl around the theater, forming words in midair: truth, memory, perception, control. The Mastermind raises his hand, and the fragments form a cube of floating light above him. Inside that cube, faces begin to appear: Simon, Sofia, Heidi, Howie, all reacting in real time, but the expressions are slightly off, as if showing alternate futures of their reactions. The audience gasps louder. Some stand up. Phones come out. It feels like the line between magic and technology has dissolved completely. Simon finally speaks, half whispering. This is insane. The mastermind turns back to the crowd. We live in a world where machines learn from us. But what happens when they begin to teach us? He gestures toward the cube of light. It explodes into a shower of data that rains over the stage, disappearing before it touches the ground. The music swells. The lights fade to black. Silence. Then, boom, the stage lights snap back on. The mastermind is gone. The stage is empty. The audience screams. Heidi covers her mouth. Sophia stands. Howie's eyes dart around. Where is he? Simon shakes his head slowly, whispering, that was unreal. A moment later, a soft digital sound echoes through the theater. The screen behind them flickers again, and there he is, the mastermind, live on screen, smiling. Thank you, America. The screen fades to black. The entire audience leaps to their feet. It's a standing ovation that lasts nearly 2 minutes. Even Simon can't hide his amazement. He leans into the mic. I don't know what I just watched, but that was one of the best things I've ever seen on this show. Howie grins, you just redefined what magic even is. Heidi adds, that was hauntingly beautiful. Sophia shakes her head, still stunned. I feel like I was inside a movie. The mastermind reappears briefly, bowing in digital form. Perhaps, you were. The crowd erupts again. Later, backstage interviews flood social media. Fans argue, was it real AI? Was it pre-programmed illusion? Was the hologram live? Clips explode online. Within hours, the performance racks up millions of views. Headlines read, "The future of magic has arrived, Simon Cowell speechless over AI illusionist, technology or sorcery." And yet, no one can explain it. Some tech experts claim he used predictive modeling, analyzing digital footprints of the judges to anticipate their thoughts. Others say he hacked into archived data. But even if that were true, how did he make the hologram react so organically, in perfect synchronization with live emotion? Weeks later, fans still can't stop talking. The act is nominated for the live shows, and Simon admits in an interview, "It's the first time I've felt like the future of entertainment was staring right at me." The mastermind's next appearance is even more cryptic. He teases it on social media with a message that reads, "Next time, AI won't just read minds, it will rewrite them." People go wild. The internet is buzzing. Forums, tech blogs, and fan pages all speculate what he'll do next. Some call it genius, others call it dangerous. But one thing is certain, this performance changed everything. Back in that first audition, what the audience didn't realize was that even the reactions, the awe, the shock, the laughter, were part of his design. Hidden in the stage's lighting system and audio cues were sensors feeding data to his AI, allowing it to mirror and predict emotional patterns in real time. When the crowd gasped, the system learned. When they laughed, it adjusted. It wasn't just a performance, it was a live experiment in human emotion. And as the camera panned over the judges that night, something almost imperceptible happened. For a split second, the hologram flickered again, and its face changed. Not into the mastermind's, but into Simon's. No one noticed, but the internet did. Someone slowed down the footage, frame by frame, and found it. A single frame of Simon's face smiling, digitally rendered, before fading away. The video hit 20 million views in a week. Theories flooded comment sections. Did the AI duplicate Simon's identity? Did it predict his thoughts so perfectly it could recreate his digital self? The mastermind never confirmed or denied it. He simply tweeted, "Reality is editable." And that's when the real mystery began. Producers tried to reach him for interviews, no response. His online accounts went silent. Even the tech team at AGT claimed they couldn't trace where his digital signal had originated that night. Simon later admitted on a podcast, "We don't even know where he came from." His audition file was uploaded directly into the system. There was no casting tape, no agent, nothing. He just appeared. Fans speculate that the mastermind isn't one person, but a group. Maybe even an AI itself, posing as a human performer. Regardless of the truth, the act remains one of the most talked about performances in America's Got Talent history. It's not just about technology or illusion, it's about fear, wonder, and the question that lingers in everyone's mind. If an AI can fool us emotionally, has it already become human? Every frame of that night, Every heartbeat, every flicker of light, is remembered as the moment entertainment crossed into the unknown. Simon's final words still echo through the internet. That was not just magic. That was the